Hospital stocks rose today as the Supreme Court heard arguments challenging President Obama's signature health care law. As we told you last night, the case focuses on a centerpiece of the statute and whether some subsidies are illegal based on the wording of the law. Shares of hospital operators rose after Justice Kennedy raised concerns about the possible negative impact on states if the government loses the case and subsidies go away for many owners of healthcare policies. Tenet, HCA Holdings, Community Health Systems, all up more than 5%. Hampton Pearson has more now from the Supreme Court.
At the Supreme Court, it was a battle over tax subsidies that make health insurance affordable for millions of Americans that triggered the latest legal showdown over the Affordable Care Act. Opponents asking the High Court to limit those federal subsidies only to residents of the 16 states with their own health care exchanges. That adheres to the exact text of the Affordable Care Act. And it's a direct challenge to an IRS interpretation of the rule, making those subsidies available to everybody.
What the Internal Revenue Service has done isn't fair, it isn't right, and it isn't legal.
Inside the High Court, justices tested the lawyers on both sides. The court's liberals challenged plaintiff's lawyer Michael Carvin over his argument to limit the subsidies. Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg said cutting off subsidies in the 34 states with federal government-only exchanges would be disastrous.
More people will exit the market because the premium will be too expensive for them, and you will then again raise the premium because you'll have very sick people buying insurance. The consequence is an unsustainable market.
When it was the government's turn, Solicitor General Donald Verrilli was hit by questions from Justices Antonin Scalia and Samuel Alito, who said the law Congress wrote clearly talked about tax subsidies established by the state. Justice Alito even suggested it might be possible to delay the effect of a ruling to give the states and the federal government time to act. For much of today's 90-minute oral argument, Chief Justice John Roberts was silent. 3 years ago, when the fate of the individual mandate was hanging in the balance, it was the Chief Justice who cast the deciding vote. A decision on this latest challenge to the Affordable Care Act is expected in late June. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Hampton Pearson at the Supreme Court.